In 1988, artificial intelligence collapsed. Companies lost hundreds of millions of dollars, investors ran for the hills, and the word AI became toxic again. But here's a twist. The crash began with one of AI's greatest successes. In this episode, we ask, how does a breakthrough turn into a disaster? Welcome to AI Scrutinised. I'm Ian, and this is our continuing journey along the timeline of the history of AI. Let's rewind. Digital Equipment Corporation had a serious problem. Their computers could be built in thousands of different configurations. Each order was unique. Each mistake was expensive. Orders took weeks to process. Errors were constant. Customers were frustrated. Human experts struggled to keep everything straight, and as DEC grew, the problem only got worse. Then a researcher named John McDermott made a radical proposal. What if we could bottle expert knowledge and put it inside a computer? Not automate calculation, but automate expert judgment. That idea became a system called XCON. XCON encoded 2,500 rules. Each rule captured a small piece of engineering expertise. Together they formed something new, and suddenly orders stopped breaking. Configurations were faster, more accurate, more consistent. XCON saved DEC tens of millions of dollars every year. In controlled use, it even outperformed human experts. For the first time, AI wasn't hype, it was profit. Executives noticed, and they asked an obvious question. If we can capture one expert, why not capture all of them? Expert systems spread rapidly. In medicine, systems like Mycin assisted with diagnosis. In chemistry, Dendral analysed molecular structures. In geology, expert systems helped locate mineral deposits. Across industry, knowledge was being turned into rules. It felt unstoppable. AI had finally arrived. Then in October 1981, Japan made an announcement that shook the world. The 5th generation computer project. A 10-year effort, roughly $1 billion, an enormous sum at the time. The goal sounded simple and was anything but. Build machines that could reason, machines that understood language, machines that processed knowledge instead of just numbers. Headlines sounded alarms. Japan might build thinking machines and leave everyone else behind. The United States reacted fast. New government programs, massive funding initiatives. DARPA expanded AI research. Industry consortia were formed. Europe followed with its own investments. AI was no longer just a research field. It became national strategy. The message was clear. If we don't master AI, we fall behind. But beneath the excitement, cracks were forming. If AI was the future, many believe it needed special hardware. General purpose computers weren't enough, so companies built machines designed only for artificial intelligence. They were powerful, carefully engineered, beautifully integrated, and incredibly expensive. $70,000 to $150,000 per machine. Universities bought them, corporations bought them, investors loved them. It looked like the birth of a new computing industry. But meanwhile, ordinary computers kept improving. Faster processors, cheaper memory, better software. Every 18 months, performance doubled. Every upgrade made the expensive machines look older. Why buy a $100,000 system that would be obsolete next year when a $10,000 workstation could do the same job? The answer became obvious. The bubble burst. Companies collapsed, and the lesson was harsh. General purpose technology almost always wins. Expert systems faced an even deeper problem. To build them, you had to extract expertise. Rule by rule, interview by interview. Experts explained what they knew. Knowledge engineers translated it. Rules were tested, refined, rewritten. Months of work, endless revisions. XCON grew. Thousands of pattern rules. And then something unexpected happened. New rules broke old rules. Interactions became unpredictable. Nobody fully understood how the system worked anymore, not even its creators. Expert systems were brilliant inside narrow boundaries, but outside those boundaries they failed. They couldn't learn, they couldn't adapt. They had no common sense. They couldn't generalise. Real-world problems change, products evolve, conditions shift. Their rules did not. Confidence quietly faded. Then came October 1987. The stock market crashed, and AI companies already under pressure were hit hardest. Hundreds of millions of dollars vanished. Projects were cancelled, products abandoned, entire divisions disappeared. Japan's grand project ended in 1992 without delivering its bold promises. The revolution everyone expected never arrived. The second AI winter began, and it was colder than the first. From 1988 to 1995, AI became a bad word. Companies folded, researchers changed fields, students avoided the topic entirely. People quietly renamed their work: machine learning, knowledge-based systems, computational intelligence. Same research, different labels. We'd been here before in 1974, and the field finally began to learn some painful truths. Demos do not equal real-world success. Software must learn and adapt. General purpose hardware wins over time, and hype creates winters. But most of all, true intelligence requires humility. While the world declared AI dead, a few researchers quietly kept going. They worked on neural networks, systems that learned patterns instead of memorizing rules. They trained on examples, they improved gradually, they made modest claims. Meanwhile, data exploded, computers accelerated, algorithms improved, and slowly a fuse was lit. Next time, how machine learning succeeded where expert systems failed, and how it reshaped the future of AI. Thank you for watching.